In 2017, 12 years after Sarah Mitchell's disappearance, investigators finally uncovered her car in a forgotten parking garage. Inside were her belongings, her remains, and one final clue, a folded note hidden beneath the car's floor mat. That discovery would raise more questions than answers, unraveling a mystery darker than anyone had imagined. When detectives carefully unfolded the water-stained paper, they found shaky handwriting, as if written in a rush. The words read, "I'm not safe. He's watching me." The note was signed with Sarah's initials. SM investigators were stunned. Did Sarah write this herself on the night she vanished? If so, who was she referring to? And how had the note survived all those years, wedged under the mat? Some experts suggested she may have hidden it deliberately, knowing she wouldn't have another chance. Attention quickly shifted to the disposable camera found in Sarah's purse. Earlier, investigators had noticed a shadowy figure lurking in the background of multiple photos. Now, combined with the note, the images seemed far more sinister. The figure appeared tall, wearing a dark jacket and in one frame, standing uncomfortably close behind Sarah. The problem? None of her friends from the party recognized him. The FBI's forensic lab enhanced the images, revealing a partially visible tattoo on the man's hand. That detail, though small, would later become crucial. Detectives revisited Sarah's work at the college newspaper. The article she had been investigating before her disappearance wasn't just about local corruption. It focused on suspicious money trails linked to businesses in the area. Some of those businesses had quiet, but undeniable ties to dangerous people. According to her editor at the time, Sarah had confided that she felt she was onto something big. But she had also said something chilling. "If anything happens to me, it won't be an accident." The discovery of the note breathed new life into Sarah's cold case. Former classmates were re-interviewed. Old suspects were re-examined. A chilling detail emerged. One of Sarah's professors, known for mentoring her closely, had resigned suddenly just months after her disappearance. He had since moved across the country and refused to cooperate with investigators. Rumors swirled. Had he known more than he let on? Or worse, had he been the man in the photographs? For Sarah's parents, the note was a dagger to the heart. It proved what they had always feared, that their daughter hadn't simply wandered off or suffered an accident. She had been afraid. Someone had been watching her, and if she wrote those words herself, she had known her life was in danger. Her mother later said, "It wasn't just that she disappeared, it's that she knew. She knew something terrible was coming." Her father kept the original photos of Sarah's last night in a frame by his bedside, unable to stop searching the background for more clues. "It's like she left us a puzzle," he said, "but the pieces are still missing." Then came a shocking breakthrough. A retired officer who had worked on Sarah's case in the early days stepped forward. He admitted that back in 2005, a witness had reported seeing a man matching the shadowy figure's description, leading Sarah toward the parking garage that night. But the tip had been buried, dismissed as unreliable. Now, paired with a note in the photos, it painted a terrifying picture. The tattoo seen in the enhanced images matched descriptions of a man who had once been investigated for organized crime activity near the college town. Could Sarah's disappearance have been connected to her investigative journalism work after all? Just as investigators began closing in, an anonymous envelope arrived at the police department. Inside was a single photograph, grainy black and white, showing Sarah standing in the garage on the night she disappeared. And next to her was the same shadowy figure, his face half turned to the camera. On the back of the photo, one sentence was scrawled in red ink: "You're looking in the wrong place." But there was one more disturbing detail, the postmark on the envelope. It hadn't been mailed years ago. It had been sent just weeks before.